What does God want you to be and do with your life? Think about that just for a moment. What does God want you to be? What does God want you to do? I'm going to actually answer that question for you. It's very simple, actually. God wants you to be blessed. Did you know that? God wants every one of you to be blessed. He has a desire to bless you. That's why Jesus came. He came so that we could have a relationship with the God of blessing, and God wants you to be blessed. That's His plan for your life. That's the reason you have access to God, relationship with God through Jesus and by His precious blood shed for us. But He wants you to do something with that blessing. We're not just to be blessed, we're also to be blessed for the purpose of being a blessing to other people. It goes all the way back to the book of Genesis. In the book of Genesis, we see Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden, and they were blessed because they had the tree of life, and God would come down in the cool of the evening and walk and talk with them. They had the blessing of access with God, and blessing was to be a part of their life. We see it with Abraham when God called him out of Ur of the Chaldees and said, I'm going to make you a great nation, and I will bless you, and you will be a blessing. So God's will for your life is that you would be blessed, and that you would be blessed so that you can actually be a blessing to other people. And being a blessing means this. It means that you become the kind of person that steps up and steps into needs when other people step away from needs. Because if you have resources to bless, then God expects us and calls us to step into situations that other people would step away from. In this story, we see a man lying by the roadside. Jesus said there was a guy on the way from Jerusalem to Jericho. He's beaten up by bandits. He left basically there dead. He's bleeding. He's dying. And first of all comes along a priest, a Jewish priest. He goes to the other side. The Levite at least walked over and looked at him, but then he walked away. But a Samaritan came and did what the first two were not willing to do. Two stepped away, one stepped toward. And if you and I are going to be blessings, we're going to be a good neighbor to people, we have to be willing to step into situations to be blessings through our words and blessings through our actions and blessings through our attitudes, blessings in the way that we approach other people, blessings in the opportunity that God will give us along our journey to step toward need instead of stepping away from need. Can I ask you, what is your natural inclination? Is your natural inclination to step away from needs, or is your natural inclination to step toward needs? A good neighbor will step toward needs.